Donald Trump's newly announced tariffs on Colombia will make some of the things you buy almost every single day far more expensive. First and foremost, the United States gets around 27% of our coffee from Colombia, a huge portion of what the United States consumes. Also, 60% of roses sold in the United States originate from Colombia. Valentine's Day is just 18 days away. A lot of the bulbs, roots, trees that we import in the United States comes from Colombia. Also, Colombia is in the top 5 countries that we get crude oil from, so gas prices are likely to go up as well. We also import a lot of vegetable fats and oils and glass from Colombia, along with other agricultural products. So if these tariffs stand as Donald Trump has described them, going from 25% to 50% in a week, all of these things are going to be vastly more expensive for the American people. That, to me, doesn't sound like a great deal for all of the American consumers out there who just want.
Yes, this is the biggest fraud I've seen in real time. Colombia president struggled to be tough, but along the way, he just folded and accept to everything Trump said. When you take a look at this, the White House just announced that the government of Colombia has considered everything and will now accept unlimited and unrestricted deportation flights. Based on this agreement, the fully drafted apart tariffs and sanctions will be held in reserve and not signed unless Colombia fails to honor this agreement. The visa sanctions issued by the State Department and enhanced inspection from Custom and Border Protection will remain in effect until the first plane load of Colombia deportees is successfully returned. The timeline has been totally insane. Oh, this man was claiming like he would not concede, putting out ridiculous tweet, partaking to this. Now he has accepted everything. It is important we take an exclusive look into what is going on exactly.
We are following breaking news at this hour here on Live Now from Fox. You're taking a live look at the White House as we have learned that President Trump is now ordering action to be taken against the country of Colombia, saying, quote, "I was just informed that two repatriation flights from the United States with a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed to land in Colombia. This order was given by Colombia's Socialist president, who is already very unpopular amongst his people. His denial of these flights has jeopardized the national security and public safety of the United States. So I have directed my administration to immediately take the following urgent and decisive retaliatory measures." And he also just shared that information in a social media post. Some of those measures include an emergency 25% tariffs on all goods coming into the United States. In 1 week, the 25% tariffs will be raised to 50%. Also issuing a travel ban and immediate visa revocations on the Colombian government officials and all allies and supporters. Visa sanctions on all party members, family members, and supporters of the Colombian government, enhanced customs and border protection inspections of all Colombian nationals and cargo on national security grounds, treasury, banking, and financial sanctions to be fully imposed. President Trump saying, quote, "These measures are just the beginning. We will not allow the Colombian government to violate its legal obligations with regard to the acceptance and return of the criminals they forced into the United States." This is a look right here of the social media post that he just issued there on Truth Social. That's on the left-hand side of your screen. On the right-hand side of your screen, that is a social media post by a Fox News journalist, Bill Malugin. As we continue to follow this breaking news, as we have learned that President Trump now ordering action to be taken against Colombia after 2 flights from the United States with a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed to land in Colombia. President Trump saying that the order was given by Colombia's president and his denial of these flights. President Trump writes, quote, "has jeopardized the national security and public safety of the United States, and therefore he has ordered his administration to take a number of retaliatory measures, including emergency tariffs, a travel ban, revoking visas, sanctions, and also financial sanctions as well.
What he inherited is a Joe Biden administration that Americans fundamentally rejected, and we know that they think Joe Biden had the country on the wrong track. You know, Joe Biden did 11 executive orders on immigration in his first 3 months. This is not uncommon. Donald Trump's undoing most of those because there's widespread support, even among Democrats, for him to do that. I want to go back to what Congressman Harder said, though, about prices. Number two, input of cost is electricity. Electricity, in the last 3 years, we've had a greater rise of electricity prices than any in the last 33 years. Donald Trump's going to fix that. He declared a national energy emergency this week. I think he's doing exactly what he told voters he was going to do. Not all of it's going to be wildly popular, but a lot of it's popular even among Democrats.
Yes, 6 hours ago, I saw this man sharing posts from Democrats supporting him, like, oh, Trump should not do this, Trump. Just 1 hour after, this man is now accepting all the conditions Trump put forward. I don't know why he is surprised. Trump made it clear during the campaign period that this will happen. It should not be strange to them that he is implementing what he told the people.
Scott, I know you want to jump in there. I do want to ask you, too, while you're giving us your thoughts, can they do this? Look, the logistics of what they're trying to do are difficult. They need a lot of people, a lot of manpower, a lot of money to do this. Is it possible?
Yeah, of course it is. And, it happened under Barack Obama, actually. He deported millions upon millions of people, and I don't have any recollection of the U.S. economy collapsing. And no Republican, and I don't think most Americans are taking seriously the argument that the U.S. economy is underpinned by violent, criminal, illegal immigrants. I mean, if our entire economy is underpinned by people who are rapists and murderers and commit other violent acts, then we got a whole other set of issues going on in the economy that we ought to talk about today. I mean, people just aren't buying that argument. So the populations that they are starting with are violent, criminal, illegal aliens. Then they also have 1.5 million people who have existing, fully adjudicated orders. And beyond that, I would just point out that if you came to this country illegally, you're already a criminal, illegal immigrant. You've already broken our laws, even if you haven't been arrested yet or charged with it. If you're here illegally, if you broke our laws, then you're going to be targeted. Now, maybe you're not going to be a top priority today because there's other more dangerous people here, but we cannot send a message that, well, some illegal immigration is okay. And that's been the problem of the last 4 years. Basically, Biden and Harris were like, just get here and it'll probably work out for you. That is no longer the communication strategy of the U.S. government. The strategy is, don't try us. Whether you're the president of Colombia or somebody who just walked across the border illegally, do not try us. It is not going to work out for you, period.
Yes, I don't know why these people were not prepared for all this, because Trump made it clear during the campaign that this is what he would do, and it was popular. The people loved the idea. Yeah, this is what they wanted. So these people struggling to act like they are tough, it is insane. It is your people. What you should care about, it is to see that they are in good condition, they arrive safely. That is what you should care about. Telling them, oh, I will send a presidential plane to come and carry them, things like that, it is ridiculous. When I look at the whole story, like what this guy did, just created an insane scenario for himself. It was very simple. Now he has folded, accepted all Trump's conditions. In this case, who is giving in? You don't know Trump very well. When he says it, he will implement. That has been Trump. So I don't get the point why he is straying to some of these people. Any country who would stand up to do the same thing will receive this kind of sanctions. That is just what I've observed. So people should be prepared that this will happen.
An update on breaking news we've been following all day. Federal agents hauling boxes of files out of a local immigration lawyer's office in Providence. That lawyer, also a municipal court judge.
You gotta be careful.
Yes, thank you guys for always being there sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. As of the videos I put out, short clips I put At the end of this video, that is just for algorithm. You can end here. You must not watch to the end.
It's possible to be perfect.
Where awful things have happened. So,
and sparks move things. And it doesn't matter how much water you have.
Future president and his gag
are somebody in policy.
The city of the Pacific Palisades is burning, and I flew here last night.
You getting water to areas that need water
for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do.
What do we do?
All right, right now you're looking history. Remember it.
As a country about
Yeah, and then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know, but it's like, it's sad. Jordan.
The 5 tenants of
Palisades Village right here. This is the town center of sorts.
And he did this little dance.
Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii, who had some.
And then we watch news or talk to my friends